Good morning, everyone, on this cold and rainy but not snowy Friday morning, January the 8th. This is the first Friday Flash, which is our new communication vehicle to make good on the Executive Committee's commitment to provide you with more frequent, hopefully weekly communication about all things going on in campus health. I'll be doing this first Friday Flash, but I promise you that you will not always see my face nor hear my voice, which is a great thing, and that other members of the Executive Committee will be providing communication to you on a frequent basis as well. This week we've continued our testing in the Student Union for asymptomatic testing. In 4 days we've done over 1,400 tests. But we'll continue to do that through Sunday, but then we'll be stopping the asymptomatic testing, knock on wood, as the Carolina Together testing program is initiated on Monday, January the 11th. If you'll recall, that lab is located in the Genome Science Building. There'll be 3 collection sites on campus: the current art space, which is at Carolina Square on Franklin Street, the Student Union, and then eventually the Rams Head Rec Center. And that is where students will continue to receive their asymptomatic tests during the spring semester. It will also be the sites where staff members will be able to get tested on a volitional basis once per week. So all of you, if you elect to get COVID tested on a weekly basis, no more than once a week, you'll be able to go to one of those sites and be tested. Probably the Rams Head Rec Center, once it is open, is going to be the closest for our staff members to make arrangements with their supervisors to during work hours to go and be tested if that is your choice. We continue and will continue to do the symptomatic and close contact testing in our testing center. We've done about 90 tests so far this week in 4 days. We're averaging about 20 to 25 tests per day right now. We know that will increase. Many of you are aware that the university made a decision to delay in-person instruction until February the 7th or 8th, I believe, a 3-week delay. But they are still allowing students to move into the residence halls between now and that period of time. That means there will be a good number of students that may elect, after having been in their parents' houses for several months, to move back into the residence halls and take all of their classes remotely. And so our operations will still be going strong, because we anticipate that we'll have an increasing number of residential students over the next few weeks. And of course, we know that we already have a good number of off-campus students. We continue to do all of the source case investigation and contact tracing and medical monitoring for students who have positive test results, and then ongoing follow-up with our residential on-campus students. So lots going on in that space. Lots will continue, of course, in that space. But gosh, let's talk about something other than COVID for a few minutes. We're heavily involved in provider and staff recruitment. As a lot of you know, we've had a number of providers and staff who have elected to retire, who have left for health reasons, who have moved because their families are relocating, and for other reasons. So we've kind of really been in the search and recruitment stage for some time. We have an offer out to a new physician, so fingers crossed that that he might accept. We have had a great interview recently with another physician who I believe will likely be making an offer to as well. We have a very strong physician assistant candidate that we're excited about, all who would be in the primary care area. We have a candidate of choice for our radiology technologist position. We are excited but sad that Stephen Flannery is going to be retiring this spring, and so we're involved in recruiting for that position. We have a central appointments position that we have a candidate of choice. We have also CAPS has an embedded social work position that they're recruiting for, that much like the positions that are in the med school and other schools will be in the law school. So the concept of actually having a mental health professional located physically within a school to meet the needs of those professional or graduate students, that model is continuing. So again, very excited about all of those. I might also mention that we have a new nurse practitioner through a collaborative relationship with the School of Nursing that has joined us this week, who will only be working 1 day a week, but will represent another provider within Campus Health. Excited to announce that our dental clinic, the agreement is in its final stages of development, and once signed, I believe over the next week or two, we will initiate the facility modifications that will be required for that equipment to be installed and for us to begin to offer dental services to our students. And, by the way, to our faculty and staff. The dental clinic that we have here at Campus Health will be available for staff to receive services as well. The Campus EMS program, you'll recall that that's the students who are certified as emergency medical technicians will be providing first responder non-transport services on our campus. That agreement was approved over the holidays by the Orange County Board of Commissioners, and so we will be working this semester to initiate that service. Meanwhile, those student EMTs are providing us with significant assistance in the contact tracing space. They'll also be able to provide us with support if we initiate, when we initiate strike testing that will be involved in going to residence halls or Greek houses when we have a cluster that occurs during this spring semester. We're working and providing leadership to renew our health insurance plan for our postdoctoral fellows. UNC Chapel Hill, specifically Campus Health, provides the leadership to NC State, East Carolina, North Carolina Central, and UNC Charlotte, all the other schools that have postdocs, and we lead a process every 5 years to do a request for proposal and have insurance companies bid for that. And this, of course, happens to be that year for us to do that in our spare time. We are evaluating digital X-ray equipment. We're finally to a point that we likely need to replace our X-ray unit, and so Amy Sauls and Lisa Wheeler and others are involved in evaluating what our options will be so that we can include that in this coming year's budget and have a replacement unit. That's exciting. We also have are ready to implement our Heels on the Go vending machines. You'll recall that those will be vending machines where students are able to get over-the-counter products that they normally would get in our Healthy Heel shop or our Student Stores pharmacy, but they'll be able to get those when we're closed in convenient locations at the Union and the Rams Head Rec Center. And so we're excited about that as well. The Student Stores pharmacy is also evaluating some additional space that may be available to us in the student stores, because we know that eventually we'll be playing in the COVID immunization space for our students, and particularly for those that are looking for COVID immunizations in pharmacy settings, we'll need to have some expanded space in order to provide those immunizations. And finally, I'm sure you have heard, but we're excited that we are champions again in that we won the Elena's Foundation National Collegiate Flu Shot Championship for medium-sized schools for a third straight year. And so congratulations to all of our staff who were involved in providing more than 6,000 flu shots thus far this year to our students and staff. So that is your Friday Flash. I hope that you have a great weekend. I hope that you and yours are safe and well. and Happy New Year.